Hello and welcome to Bellatini Art Studio. I am Jess and we are with Sarah in the studio tonight. Oh goodness gracious, my eyes are itching. Oh, all right. Welcome. So we are doing this color along on our channel, and the project right now is to do any spring or Easter picture, and you can take, oh goodness, the whole month. Welcome. Hi, Lori. Hey, Lori. So, are you going to use watercolor in there, you think? Just going to use probably Supras tonight.
Okay. I'll put your palette up so we don't get until it's dry. It's all janky, you know?
Actually, I might need it. Okay. Hi, Amy. How are we on this Tuesday?
Lori misses Amy because they didn't really chat today.
Aww. I hate when we miss our friends. It's so sad. There's your eye.
I'll do it.
No, that's your eyeballs again. I see your truth. Oh. Did you have nice weather today, Amy? Happy April Fools. All right. Let's do this page without destroying it. So lovely. I love that for you. If you don't mind, even if you're a lurker today, if you don't mind hitting that thumbs up for me. I'm going to put this liquid, disgusting, gross stuff in here because there's a gap in my book on this last page. And the last thing I want is to drip any watercolor or any mediums down there. I do need a needle because it's stuck. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. My oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. Is Charlie at work or is he coloring with you? How are you, Nessa? How are you, Robin? How are you, Amy? How are you, Lori? It looks like we're missing the Michelle. Hopefully she's doing okay. I had to take a nap. I was feeling my human mission to stay awake. And I wanted to make sure that I could. Oh, well, this isn't working out so well. It's clogged and I'm not able to see very well. So what is today? The 1st. I gotta go get treatment on Friday, guys. I'm not sure how I will be doing on Friday. If I will be able to do live at all. Hey, will you do me a favor and get this out of this tip so I can use it?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're awesome. My nose is awful.
Hi, Michelle.
Hello, Michelle. Welcome. Ooh, I am a little bit tired tonight.
Do you have a paperclip by chance?
No, I would have done it.
Okay. Welcome to my office.
Yeah, that's why I handed it over to you. You got all those little
Doodads
and pokey things over there. How was everyone's afternoon? Oh, 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 oh. Boy, oh boy. I don't know. Do I start with these sunflowers? What do I do? It's like such a huge picture. I don't know what happened.
I think you should start with your background. A nice, I guess kind of you have to wait on the background until you figure out where your horizon is.
No, I don't need to figure that out. I just need to know what color.
Okay, pale blue.
Why?
Because it's the sky and it's a bright Eastery day, springy day, I mean.
Well, when I was growing up, Easter was hot.
Oh. Well, when I was growing up, Easter was always rain. So.
Hello, Kathleen. Welcome, welcome.
Had a good day. Got my Kanoko.
Kanoko?
Yes, Michelle, you can.
Who got Kanoko? Me?
Amy did.
Dang. Kathleen's reply on YouTube is like she's the replay crew again.
I love it. We made it live.
Well, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's get this party started. Well, I think I'm going to actually... this is a different... This paper is so difficult to... I'm processing this, and I've been processing this since we decided that we were going to do this page. I literally started fretting about the background, about this paper. Is that crazy?
How about?
Yes, I hear you. I need to catch up. It's the 1st. It's a busy part of the month where like all of our favorite
Super pale for the background.
pink. Yeah.
I don't know. Blue didn't seem like it was really.
Oh, I know. I would have. Well, see, here's what I'm thinking is something like this, but then it fades up into the blue. Yeah. You know, so it's like they've had almost their afternoon. You know, it's not morning time. It's not because see, morning in Easter is church.
For most people, yeah.
These they got a beach ball in the air.
Are you doing it as Easter or are you doing it as springy?
Well, it don't matter. They got a beach ball in the air. So they're boingy. You guys are boingy. Hey, hello. You sent me a picture you were working on. Let's see. Oh, Amy's got a color along. Oh, you're going to do this one, huh?
Oh, she sent it to the...
Yeah, I was also reading her the other one. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Michelle, you're just blowing it out of the park these days. You really are.
Yes, Amy, you're doing that color along. Lucy? Oh, pretty Michelle. Were you working on that this morning? Or today?
Oh, and Judith. Here's Judith's spring picture. So bright.
Pretty.
Ooh, look at all that shiny on it. You see the glitter?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's cool. Dang, you're already done? Like, are you gonna do more? Judith.
This Robin is the Kingdom of Curious Creatures.
What's this book?
It's the very last page.
And myself so far and Lori are doing this page. Are you doing this page, Amy?
Nessa says it's pretend land anyway. Sunflowers are that big in spring.
That is so true. But now I'm concerned. Like, is this not spring? This is summer with a beach ball.
It looks, you can make it springy.
Who has a beach ball in the summer or in the spring? Where's their bathing suits?
It looks springy. It's
Oh.
okay.
All right, here we go. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
You can do it.
I feel so like
Populated?
no, I'm so nervous. I don't want to start. I'll be fine once I start. If I just pick up the pencil or the whatever. But I think.
Oh, Amy has Symphony of Cute Animals.
Ooh, I don't have that one. I need that one. What are you doing way over here?
Robin says, so funny, I almost picked that book.
Oh, you have to have this book.
Kathleen doesn't have a Egusa book, so I'll be working on the flamingo page. There you go.
Nice. Kathleen, you started working on it this month and it was going really good. I hope you're gonna enjoy doing that today. Well, you're gonna start from the beginning. I'm not that person.
Wow, Amy.
Amy, you're brave or something.
Are you like planning to do every single page?
Why do I feel hesitant to make this blue? Every time I go to like do it blue, I'm like it's pulling me back. It's bizarre.
I was feeling down about a few things, and the pic I sent you helped me. Good.
Hey, listen, Michelle. Whatever you've got on your heart right now, I am hugging you. Okay? Period. I'm hugging you. All right, I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. I literally feel sick nervous. Like if I put this pencil on this paper, I'm done. I have to do it. This is what I go through when I'm actually coloring behind the scenes. I literally just I'm like, oh, okay, don't do it. Okay, don't do it. You know? Yeah. She's gonna be the toot master. Oh, see, but I'm debating. Do I do watercolor right now? Do I do this? Tell me, somebody. Which one do I do? Do I start with watercolor on the sky, or do I just go straight in with the colored pencils? I have chalk pastels, but I have such a sensory thing to them. I hate the way they feel. They're beautiful, but I just hate the way they feel. No, this speaks to me. I'm scared to it. That's why it's doing that to me. I'm scared to do it. Like, I want to do this page, and I get so nervous when I want to do something. But here we go. Look, I just did it. Big girl pants did it. It's done and over with now. Can't go back. I did it. What you got, Amy? Oh, cute. Cute. Neos. I know. I should do Neos, shouldn't I? Did I do Neos? Da 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 da. Hey, hey, hey. What's going on with me? 100%, Michelle. 100%. Let's go. Everybody can join. Everybody can. Anything you want. Spring or Easter. That's it. I'm going with the total full page spread with all these little critters and all of these sunflowers. All of these flowers. Like, I'm going to be coloring flowers until next year. I love it. Let's do this. And I think I'm going to do Neos. Amy, I think I'm going to do Neos. I'm a hot mess today. Can you tell that? Look at my ADHD saying, you can't make decisions, you wild. What are you talking about? This is what happens when you put a little bit of sleep in me. I get a little crazy in the head. Watch out. All right. I need. My name is Slim Shady. I love this. I just found this eraser. I love it. It's a little click eraser and little points on it. Love it. Oh, or I could do I want to do distressed inks on the background, but those there's too many whip-de-doos, right? Are you this hyper when you get enough sleep? Yeah, I do. I so do. Like, the difference between just with sleep and just with non-sleep is like, those are different humans. Like, I'm not even like sleepy Jess and tired Jess. There's like a different Jess, you know?
Do you know where the alcohol is?
No, I don't. Is there something like this in the bedroom?
Oh, maybe.
You know what I need to do? You guys are going to be like, what the heck, Jess? I have a really horrible habit of washing my hair and not really brushing it and just putting it up. So I spend about every other day yanking all my hair out. I think I would learn this lesson, but I'm not. You know that? I'm just flat out not. And literally no pun because I have this huge knot. And my hair has grown, I don't know, inches, like 6 inches since I cut it or something. I don't even know. But I gotta stop doing that, guys. You just think I used to be such a girly girl, you know, like constantly doing. I just always was put together. And the tomboy in me gets to like live furiously now.
Thank you.
We went with these for the background. They're my safest.
I'll take that color.
It's probably too bright for them.
Pinky hair is word.
Yes, that's mine. My hair is the older I get, the more curly it is. My hair will actually like make ringlets now. I'll explain it. Not ringlets like
not Shirley Temple ringlets.
Not Shirley Temple like boingy boingy. But my hair is curly, and it's funny because my mom's did this too. My mom's did exactly this. And I remember thinking to myself, it's so crazy. My mom was like one of those hippie ladies, you know, with the hair down to their back of their knees, straight. They used to like put downy in their hair and
Downy
to keep it soft.
Oh.
And they would iron it with the iron. But my mom, like, she always had really, really straight hair. And I'm a teenager of the 90s. So for me, it was perm city, spiral perms with my hair down to my booty. I was not allowed to cut my hair growing up. I had to have long hair.
Mm.
You know that? It was a literal rule. I had no choices.
Wow.
Nicole took it into her own hands and cut her own hair, though. She was like, "No, bye." She didn't care about disappointing anybody. And that part of her, I was always like, "You go, girl." You know?
Mm-hmm.
And Kendria always had long hair. She wanted long hair. Nicole had long hair too. Their hair grows like literal wild banshee.
There's some cultures that you don't cut your hair at all till.
Yeah, no, my mom didn't believe in cutting her hair. Like, she just didn't believe in it. She thought it was like a sin. And so I abided it. But as soon as I turned 18,
Cut it.
Yep. I was happy to cut it. Like, get out of here. You guys have stories like that? Were there things in your family that you had to do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, were there where everyone else was allowed to do that, but I don't know, kind of a thing. I'm messing up here. I'm not good at this stuff.
Would you like me to help?
If you want to, I just don't even really want it like thick or anything. I just want it protected. Okay. You know what I mean? I don't really want to take a long time. Okay. I should have thought about that. I forgot that I had a big thing. I don't cut my hair either. It looks like a treasure trove with a cut hair, not doing that. Nope. Oh, they weren't allowed to phone you. Yeah. Eating liver. Yeah, I ate liver growing up too, but I liked it. My mom was an excellent cook. I mean, for all of my mom's faults, there were some good things in there that I learned. And cooking is one of them, just having a very open palate. Yeah, I had a lot of friends that were like that, Nessa. They weren't allowed to have any type of boy contact or, whatever. I mean, it's funny because parents assume you like boys. But I wasn't like that. I've always been very respectful of my friends, and I knew the line, and I knew, that person, you're not allowed to be attracted to that person. That's your friend, That's just how that went for me.
Will you live that place?
Oh, you asked a question.
Where's it at?
Where does the sky end in this picture? Do we color behind the fence blue? Yeah, you have to decide your horizon on this one. My boyfriend's sister to phone. So they heard girl voices if they answered. Very strict. Very strict. Yeah, my best friend growing up, her parents were pretty strict, I would say, about what?
Where is it?
Sunflower. I don't know where those things are right now.
Okay. We're here.
You
just have to worry about that sunflower.
Yeah, I didn't have literal rules, I guess. I think I'm going to take my horizon probably about a little lower than this this last, probably right about here, I think. Because of the tree. I'm going to start at the top and just work my way down and see what happens. Because I don't really know what I'm going to do. I got to figure that out too. But I feel, is it darker outside? What is going on? It feels like weird lighting in here today. Is it not?
Yeah. You want to show you, Zach?
Yeah, just the... I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but my eyes are just fluttering. Any glare is rough on me.
Michelle says, okay, thank you very much. Nessa says, I think it's part of why I got into art. My parents were strict and I wasn't allowed to make decisions about anything in art I could. Michelle says I might draw hills in the background. What do you think?
Yeah,
I think
like
that's a great idea.
I like that a lot. You should do that. That'll help with all that blue space. We were talking about that, I think. Drawing things into the background of this, if you don't like the blue or you want it to be different, or all those things. That's a really interesting concept. I saw the whole control in art. I often feel so fatigued when I get to art that I can't make decisions. Interesting. Think about that one. What do you think about that, Sarah?
I'm thinking about what, baby?
She was saying that her parents were so strict and basically made all of the things and all the rules. There's so many that the only thing she really had control over choosing is stuff that she did in art.
Makes sense.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm glad that you had that outlet where you could and you didn't,
And also the realization.
Yeah.
Because that's a big coming to Papa moment,
Yeah.
That's emotionally intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Nessa. I always wonder that because they're, we're half nature, half nurture. And so I always wonder, if there are weird things, did you have to be in the house by the lights, or did you have less freedom? Did you have more freedom? Did you stay the night over your friend's house? Did you have sleepovers? Were you allowed to wear bikinis? What was the haps growing up? I always wonder about that because all that stuff has a lot to do with how we are friends, even as adults.
Yeah. There's a lot of things for me. We weren't allowed to go out and play or do anything fun until chores were done.
Mm-hmm. Same.
And school nights were at home, no sleepovers, bedtime. And when the parents worked, when they got home, there was no chance of going anywhere after they got home.
Yeah. I had that with a lot of friends and stuff too. If I wanted to do something growing up, I had to find my own way, my own money, my own everything. Every transportation, everything had to be figured out. My mom, it was rare that my mom was going to take us anywhere. But for me, we lived growing up as teenagers. We lived to leave the house. Bye. It is Friday night, and I am hoping not to come home till Sunday night. We would arrange our weekends so that we could stay the night at this person's house, so we didn't have to be home. But it always ended up because of my situation. I would always end up with all my friends at my house. I always ended up in my house because there were no parents to regulate anybody. But I had to regulate my brothers and sisters. So for me, I made sure that people weren't doing too much of a wackadoodle stuff. Now, once I fell asleep, I couldn't control what people are doing. Oh, childhood. I was just thinking about all that. I'm sure mine and Sarah's high school years are polar opposites.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I'm talking to the point. See, and that's the thing, is that when you grow up and you have those freedoms, like the normal person isn't figuring out those things until like they're a little bit older. I already knew about the crazy life through my mom, you know? And so I was just thinking about how different it is to be friends like with somebody that had childhood like me versus somebody that didn't. What that must look like from the outside. Think about that, because we're all different. It really brought it to my attention today when I was talking to Michelle, because Michelle and I were talking about being poor. And I don't really care if I was poor growing up. It does not matter. Like I had my whatever good memories I had growing up were just, that's what happened. And even though we didn't have money, that didn't dictate how happy I was.
Being poor didn't define you.
It didn't define me at all. Matter of fact, it probably created me. I'm aware and resourceful in ways that some other people cannot be or haven't learned how to be.
I would 100%.
I think I can actually, because throughout the years, having money, not having money, up and down and all the things, I've learned to be okay with both. And I'm not deprived if either are around.
No.
Kennel.
You kennel.
That's your last warning. And I was also thinking about the kids and what that looks like for them. And, because I was telling Michelle, it doesn't matter how I grew up because my kids never had to grow up the way I grew up. It doesn't matter. Like when you become a parent, it truly doesn't matter anymore. The only reason why it matters is so that you don't repeat it, but I was thinking to myself, like, if you grew up like super strict, did that mean that you were like that with your kids? Did it make you more strict? Did it make you less? I just had this whole whirlwind of like conversation in my head today, wondering like what our friends were like, growing up and all that stuff. Yeah. And you know what? That is a reality for people, Michelle, is that not everybody, but I definitely experienced a lot of hardship in other ways. High school memories, 90% of it was study. Sarah, did you feel like that? Going for sports? How did you feel?
Mine was sports.
Yeah.
Everything revolved around sports. I'm not looking for sympathy, but I didn't have friends, so I didn't really do nothing with Michelle.
And I think there's something to be said about that too, because I can't imagine, Michelle, and I'm thankful you're in my life now.
My parents didn't give a lick about emotions and feelings, etc. So with my kids, I paid attention to how they felt about things.
I grew up with my mom only caring about her emotions, her things. Whenever I had an issue with something in life as a teenager, she would tell me to go call my friends. Go call Josette and see if she's around. She'll talk to you about it. Oh. Okay. She's still that way. Don't talk to her about your stuff. And I don't know. I didn't believe in it. I thought it was a crock of crap. Like, why are you allowed to cry about your sad situation, but nobody else can? But I'm very emotional with my children. Maybe too much. I'm definitely very affectionate with my children. Don't you think I'm affectionate with them?
Yes.
Think I'm too affectionate with them?
I don't think so.
I mean, is there such thing?
I don't know.
Jolie, she's very realistic about how she raised her kids, and she knows that she didn't like hug and love on them enough, or for her, she felt she should have done that more. And we've talked about it a million times, like why not, why would you be like that, or why am I like that and you're not like that, but yet we can be such great friends, and how are like,
okay, Michelle,
because like she's not affectionate as a friend. She's not like a huggy.
Your mom?
No, I'm talking about Angelique.
Oh yeah, Angelique's mom.
No, she's very much not. That's, like, and I'm like very like, I'll give my friends hugs. I'm not like some of girlfriends where they're like super huggy lovey and like, but I also have boundaries. I can't cross those boundaries because I don't need it to be questioned if I like them or not. So
Yeah.
that, I think that for me is,
I wasn't very huggy with my friends because of that.
yeah, I because I never wanted there to be this line of, but Jess, like, remember that one time? No, I never wanted that. I wanted it to be very clear that this is who I'm interested in, and this is my friend. And I draw that line very, very firm in the ground. And it's always been that way with men or women, The times I've been in a relationship with a man, I was the same way. Like, I didn't like.
Well, for me, it's even to this day. Like, I won't hug a friend, quote unquote friend, until I know that they are like 100% like,
know that that's not what's
on
happening.
my side.
Yeah. Because
I don't want that to like transgress into something that was never even a thought in my brain.
Yeah. I hear you. Like, because we have to think about that. It's something that we have to think about. We shouldn't think about it, but we do. And I think it's fair that we think about it for our friends rather than them have to think about it.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. Maybe people disagree with that. I don't know. But it is a reality. And, and I know that there are people that have had like, I think you're so cool, just I just don't know how to be friends with you. Why not? Well, because, you're gay. Well, that doesn't mean I like you. Does not mean I am interested.
Welcome
just
back,
because
Michelle.
You are a female. Not at all. As a matter of fact, that's a little vain. In my opinion.
Yeah.
It's weird to me. Like, I mean, like, as a woman, as a straight woman, are you walking down the street just because there's a man that walks in the room, all of a sudden you want to jump in bed with the person? No, I hope not. I hope not. That's,
I mean, if that's your thing,
that's how you are, then, I mean, different strokes for different folks. But it's just these thoughts came to my head today, and I was just thinking about, I wonder if it's hard for other people to understand what the line is sometimes for, like, like, oh, do they hold back on friendship because they're afraid of that stuff? Probably.
Nessa says, I miss my best friend. We did so much together. Sadly, she was murdered at 27.
Yeah.
Ever have a friend from the past that you reconnect with and you like them because of the past, but it went a different path in life? Yes.
Who said that?
Nessa.
The answer is yes, and I'll tell you about that, because I'm going to tell you the opposite. I don't want to reconnect with old friends because the past is the past, and people change, but not really. Not like, you're either a crappy person or you're not. You'll either do crappy things to people or you won't. Like, you make that choice. And yeah, sometimes we've made crappy decisions. And then, like, there's a difference between making a crappy decision and you are a crappy person. There just is that. And I realize wherever I'm at in my life with like the mental health I'm dealing with in my life right now, that I don't have the capacity to let my old problems into my life. I'm on the forward motion in life, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And that says I want to pull the friend back in, but I'm standoffish, honestly, because he was in jail. How to think of it. Michelle says I was wondering what my life would be like if I came out earlier in life.
A bit more free.
Yeah.
I can say that for myself. I don't know how you'd feel I don't, but I know how I would feel. I regret it every day, all the time. I regretted it when I wasn't out, you know. I was always kind of out, but not out with everything and not with everyone. And some people didn't take it as seriously as it is, you know, like really meant it when I said I'm not attracted to men. Like I'm not, just not. So I've made choices. Isn't it interesting?
Yeah.
Just interesting. I was just really thinking about the dynamics of friendship today, obviously over processing, but no, I don't feel like I was like being unhealthy with it. I just thought I was, you know, processing what it means to be a friend at almost 50, you know? It's different than being a friend at 15.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's not weird, Michelle.
Oh my gosh, no, that's not weird. There's nothing weird up there. You can't be weird. In this subject, you can't be weird. And I think that's the thing is like we need to get past what is weird because there is no weird in this subject. You are who you are and you realize what you realize if you realize it. And some people are so brutally afraid of it themselves. And Michelle, it's totally normal.
Nessa thinks about friendship dynamics often, mostly because I live in an area where almost no one speaks English.
Oh, that makes sense. And do you speak that language or no?
Nessa goes, if you're weird, then I am too. I dated women and men.
Yeah, well, I'm very
Then
weird.
we're all weird.
We're all weird. I've got kids, okay? I'm real weird.
No, she doesn't speak French at all.
Oh, yeah, tough. Yeah, and culturally in that area, it's my understanding that it's a pretty tough culture in that area. I don't have a whole lot of experience other than, you know, Dan's wife, Nessa. She's from that area. And she's talked to us about what it's like there.
My God, the culture here sucks. LOL.
Well, we don't got much better around here. I don't know. You know, it's culture. That's a whole nother subject of what it's like to be friends with different cultures and, you know, even like for you and us, Nessa, you know, just being from different countries. I mean, it's literally right there and it's nothing different really other than it's different. And it's just bizarre. Such a bizarre world. And it feels like that to me because we're right on the border of two states. Feels like there are different people down there.
And a country.
And we have a country. We're like right here between a country and another state. And it's kind of I don't know. I grew up in Southern California where we grew up with another country next to us and another state next to us and multiple states. I don't know. It's been a part of my whole life. It's just, I think, I don't know. It's just it's more important these days. Somehow.
I put it up for you.
What?
This.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Mary.
Hello, Mary. Welcome.
She also says, I love having friends around here. I love having friends, but none around here. It's lonely sometimes. Nessa says, same, hugs.
I would, the thought of having in-person friends is beautiful, but it's not a reality for me. It is not. Like, I spent a whole year mourning that. I'm not able to be, and I am not who I have once been, and I do not have the same people in my life. I literally have an entirely different life than I even had just 3 years ago. And it is lonely. It is very, very lonely. But I'm not lonely. You guys, I see you more than I would ever see you if we were in person. I'm telling you, like I'm not able to be up. I'm not going to be able to go shopping. I won't be able to have coffee with you. I won't be able to come over to your house all the time or hardly ever, like chances are that you're going to invite me to something and I'm going to have to cancel because I can't handle it. Like my breathing issues are a big deal. My vision is a big deal. I can't see. So I'm trying to figure out how to be this new me, Michelle. And that means that I don't have external friends, really, or actually family. I have nothing. I don't exist beyond the walls. Right?
Lori says, you just described me, Jess.
Yeah, I get it, Lori. I get it. And it's hard because those people in your life, they miss you. They remember you. They remember you for that. And they don't understand that that's not who you are anymore. Yeah, not an easy thing. Especially for someone like me. I physically lived outside. Oh, I hate it. Like I don't know what has happened to me, but I am like, oh no, mentally I'm not mature enough anymore to go outside. Excuse me, I am not mentally mature enough to handle the outside anymore. I don't think I'd ever heard myself say that. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I literally, you know what? I just had an epiphany. Like I am literally mature enough to go outside anymore. Wow. That's why like when Michelle and when Robin were like, I'm going to my meetings, I'm like, I'm cheering you on. I'm like, yeah, you get to go outside. Like you're mature enough. Wow. People on the outside don't know you, judge you harsh for missing things. That sighted people, oh, absolutely, absolutely. I'm, and here's other things. Like I go over to in-laws or I go over to friends, and because like when I go to your house, I can't look you in the face. My eyes won't open. Like I literally, like I got married at nighttime, at dark time, just so that I could open my eyes to see my wife. Like it's a real thing. When I go to other people's homes, like they can see that I'm uncomfortable with the lights on. So they will start turning off all the lights and turning things down and like that does help me, but it's not really the lights that do it, it's the information I'm receiving. And often when I go over to someone's house, I'm really nervous. I have a hard time because I don't know how to deal with the environment. It might be too windy. It has nothing to do with just the all the things. Yeah, you had no meetings this week, which you got to go last weekend on I think it was Sunday, right? And yeah. Well, and then for me, Nessa, I have to use a walker in public because I'll get too tired, and also I could just pass out. So I can't believe when you're sitting in a wheelchair, how dismissive people are and how much more important they think they are to get out the door or to get around you or whatever. It's so crazy. I bet you it probably felt good to have those hugs, that human touch. Look what I'm eating. Does that look good?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, Michelle, it sounds so good. Oh, he did go get. Oh, yay! The strawberry shortcake. Nice. I'm so glad. Pineapple chicken again. That's nice. Sometimes I get something to eat and like we'll make something and I literally want it like over and over again, and then I don't want to like eat it. Yep. I hear you. I love strawberry shortcake also. It is from Italy. And I also discovered, so did Sarah, that we make our strawberry shortcake different.
Yeah, we do.
Tell us how you make your strawberry shortcake.
Do you do it with Bisquick? Do you do it with Angel food cake? Do you do it with the little short?
Growing up, Josette ate them with biscuits.
Mm-hmm. Bisquick?
I used to think it was so gross.
Did you
I
ever
didn't
try
understand it. Oh yeah, that's how we ate it.
it?
I didn't like it. I felt like it was like too thick.
Yeah. Nessa says it's an Eastern thing. I think we do it with biscuits. I don't know. We don't do cake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people do it with it's a southern thing here too. Like our southern states do it that way.
Michelle uses pound cake.
Yeah, angel food cake or pound cake. I've heard that. And those little cakes, those little pre-made cakes that you can get in the grocery store. I had a family friend, or growing up, they had they would just make a yellow cake. I was like, it was so sweet. It was like way too sweet and not dense enough. Because we also, how'd you prepare your strawberries?
Hi, Keely.
Hey, Keely, welcome. So let's hear everybody's high. Let's hear everybody's high of the day. The longest page in history. I found myself wishing that the books were smaller than they are. I was watching some really cool videos. I found this one gal, and I gotta get it. I gotta start writing these names down so I can bring them to you here. But she did a video on all of the new releases that are coming up. And I was thinking, oh, it's so cool, it's so cool. I was thinking, why do they have to be so big? You know, I like the idea of the smaller books. You could still get great scenes on them. I don't know. Do you think I'm crazy? Should we leave our book size the same? These big old honkers.
I think they have a time and a place.
Yeah, some of them, right? Like there are some of them, like these big like landscapes and stuff like that. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. How do you decide?
Keely's high was eating a zinger, even though I'm trying my best to stay away from snackies.
It's okay.
Lori's high is the new stove works. Haven't had an oven for months.
What? That is exciting. That's so exciting. That's enough high for like a month.
Nessa's high was getting a long hot bath, doing my hair, switching some pencils, getting bills paid. Feels good to get those done.
Yeah. Yeah, and like she said, everybody is back home, so you can like go back to like the normal routine. I'm sure the space was nice though, right?
My high, Michelle's high is you ladies on live.
Thank you. We're happy you're here. I enjoyed your live earlier. I felt like we were having so much fun. I was enjoying the conversation. It was great.
I missed both of them. Sorry, I was sleeping.
It's okay. Don't apologize. You needed your sleep. I was telling you, I'm like, she's like, go wake her up. I'm like, no. Not unless I have food in my hand.
Yeah. Amy's high was opening her new coloring book.
Ooh la la. That is a good high.
Lori says zingers yummy. And Nessa wants to know what is a zinger.
It's like a pastry.
It's a pastry that's strawberry with coconut on the outside.
Yeah, and they're really like they're kid-like. You know, you get them at like
a raspberry.
We would get them when we were like kids at the gas station and stuff. Like I don't know.
It's a Hostess product.
Hostess, yeah.
Keely says it's a vanilla cake with raspberry flavored coating and creamy filling.
God, they're so horrible for you, but they're so good, right? Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm guilty of eating them too sometimes. It's one of those things you have every now and then. I don't know if it's some people like love them and they're going to go buy a box of them and keep them at their house or whatever. But for me growing up, it was, oh yeah, zingers. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
There's different flavors.
But there's lemon ones are my favorite.
Vanilla, raspberry, chocolate, iced vanilla. Yeah.
Yeah. That's like I love the what are the brown ones called? Ho-hos? No. What are they called?
The brown ones.
Yeah, the ones with the cream in the middle. They're round. They're the little puff
ding dong?
Ding dong. Ding dong. What do I call it?
Ho-ho?
Okay, that is one, but they're different flavored. So I like the ding dong flavor.
Nessa says we call those Twinkies here.
Well, Twinkies are a Twinkie here. So a Twinkie is like that, but different flavor. Here.
Yeah, Twinkie for us doesn't have any outer coating on it.
Yeah, it's bread, and then there's the filling on the inside. It's deep fried.
Oh, ding dong or Twinkies are fried?
Yeah.
Oh.
I watched the whole factory on it. You know how we have those like how things were made?
Yeah.
I watched it one night. It's pretty disgusting, actually.
Well, they last for like decades.
Forever. They're like a hamburger. There will be trees and there will be Twinkies and cheeseburgers left on Earth.
McDonald's cheeseburgers.
Yeah, McDonald's cheeseburgers. Oh, in plastic.
Okay, Robin, we'll see you when you get back. Cute said I haven't had one in years, so it's long overdue. Nessa wishes she could eat them. Looks yummy. Lori said yes. Ding dongs. Ding dongs.
Ding dongs. Ding dongs. They had the harder shell. So it was like a little bit more of a crunch. It wasn't so cakey like the zingers. It had a little bit more of a crunch, and we'd put them in the freezer. Oh my gosh, they were so good.
I want a sweet snack. And the witches, they eat those things.
Oh, yeah, true. Who said that?
Nessa.
Yeah.
Healings will start walking tomorrow. Jogging and walking. Put them together, you get walking.
Walking?
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, Michelle, I hope you enjoy your supper.
She's leaving?
No, she just said it's supper time.
Oh. What is she having? Oh, she's having Alfredo. That was her dinner breakfast.
Broccoli chicken.
Yeah. That's good. What do you guys choose for your birthday dinners? Sorry, nobody's being beaten or dogs are running in the hallway. They're okay. Love. Are they bothering you? She left. Ruger can't really play like that anymore because his legs are getting weak. He's mentally like, let me play, but he's getting older now. Fast.
Keely usually likes to go out to dinner. Oh, to a diner near her.
Okay.
Nessa likes Mexican or Thai for birthday.
Oh.
What's your birthday meal?
I don't remember. Growing up, it was always I liked making homemade pizzas. Because remember I told you, it was just like the gathering part. Everybody like being involved.
When I was a kid, it was shrimp Alfredo.
Sure.
Lori says Mexican or steak.
Yeah, steak. I like steak.
I think steak would probably be my now birthday dinner because we don't eat it.
It's just, I don't want to feel sick.
But after. I don't want to be miserable. Yeah,
it's really hard to like. I can't even believe that's where I'm at with meat.
Yeah,
because I'm a carnivore.
Nessa says I loved avocado toast. That's what I had last birthday. Simple yet so good.
Oh, that's a different one for me.
A few years ago, Keely requested donuts and ice cream sandwiches for her birthday because I do not like icing on cake at all. I scrape it off.
I'm a donut gal. I really love donuts. Like, I mean, it's like an illness of mine. Every time I step out of the house, I think I need a donut. Like, I don't do it. Like, Sarah can vouch for me. I don't just go get donuts. Matter of fact, I'll be like, I'm going to get a donut today. And then she'll be like, oh, you're going to do it? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get it. I'm like, yeah, on the way home, I'm going to go get it. And then she'll start pulling into the parking lot. And I'm like, nah, I don't need it. And she's like, no, we're here. I'm like, no, I don't want it. She's like, but you wanted it. I'm like, no, I've talked myself out of it.
All the time.
Every time. It's like an illness. Sarah has to go through this ritual with me every time.
Do steak. Tiramisu's Nisa's cake. Michelle loves donuts.
I love donuts. Like I'm like total sucker. Growing up, we used to have, and I think I've told this story before, but on our way to, I say growing up, it's hilarious. I say this all the time and I do this all the time, but there's no such thing as any one place for me growing up. Okay. So when I say for me growing up, it could have been anywhere in the world. But there was this place in one of the places I lived and it was like this donut hole store. It was the size of less than this bedroom, maybe half this bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they got their donuts or whatever, because where are you going to cook your donuts back there? But it was 25 cents, and I'm not kidding. It was this big, gigantic chocolate bar like this, and they were cream filled.
Mm.
And you could cut that in like quarters and share that with your friend.
Yeah.
And still be full. It was so good.
That sounds delicious.
Kathleen, it's so good. I'm gonna turn on the heat gun, okay? Ooh, that's tough. Don't you just keep a little morsel somewhere? Because I don't know about you, but if I don't have a morsel, I will feel very deprived. I'm not saying we need to go and eat a bunch of sweets or something, but just a little morsel. Oh, so yeah. What about when our bodies want to, shed their lining? Shed their lining. Then what? Then what do you do then? I'm gonna go crazy. I would go crazy. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, that's not gonna do it. Give me like flavored water. I mean lemon water. Yeah, it's something. Shopping tomorrow. I will fix this. Okay, okay. Like say this can't be a permanent issue, right? I know eggs are expensive, but yeah. I would get the dog food. Mhm. I was thinking about it. I just fed in what was left.
Michelle has lemonade.
Whoop whoop! Yeah, because I got it for you.
Yum.
Thanks, brother. Look, Michelle, our birthday surprise probably didn't work out the best, but look at all the people here for your birthday now. You have a birthday dinner with everyone.
Yeah.
This is the whole dinner. I can only imagine. I'm like such a dork. You want to know how much of a dork I am?
Let's hear it.
I visualize what it would look like for us to be like inside the Erie book.
Okay.
All of us as characters.
Cute.
Yeah, it'd be so fun, right?
So cute. Rim's good on food for a bit, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know, but I still think I'm bummed. It's not even about like I'm disappointed that I didn't get to show up. Like I wanted a different experience. And so I'm mad about it, but I will get over it. I just still a little peeved at myself. Welcome back, Robin. Welcome back. Hey, Robin, did we get to hear your hi today? Robin cleared off her desk today and got her colorings, puzzle. You know that Robin has a really amazing washi tape collection.
Oh,
yeah, she does. They're beautiful. And she has like not just like cheapy ones, like she's got quality ones and stuff. It's really cool. I love it when my friends have collections of things. It just, I don't know why it feels good to me, but it's like I get to see people's personalities, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because people will collect what they're passionate about,
Yeah.
And so to me, like if you're collecting it, it must mean that you really like it. You're making space in your whole life and your mind for it.
Yeah.
You're right, Michelle. Gummy bears. That you hit the jackpot. That's what I'm talking about. We have to have some kind of crazy. At least when our lining is shedding. Or it should have been.
Yeah.
Because Sarah's body doesn't shed lining anymore and it still acts like a brat.
Yes, ma'am.
It sounds like a really well-rounded day to me, Robin. Right? That's cool. I think that's cool that you got to do all that. I wish I could do all that. Sarah, you know how bad I wish I could do that for you?
Do what?
All that stuff, like cleaning, cooking all the time, and
yeah, I know.
I'm gonna sit on my soapbox for about 2 seconds here. But it makes me mad. You know why? Because I got cheated out of being the kind of mom I wanted to be due to circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's how it feels to me as a wife too. Like I grew up with my mom does, or Sarah describes my mom as like
yeah,
and like I grew up with as like my, I don't know, mentor. No, I can't call her that, but
that's what you were exposed to.
I was exposed to that, and I always respected like people that really kept home. Like you keep a home, and to me that's like if you're running a house, which all of us are these days, and I think that's what's so amazing is everybody has to run a house these days. I don't know, it's the way America is. We all live independently as Americans. We don't stay with our families if we can help it. Most of us. Now, some of us do. I have seen it, but it's not common. It's not common for Americans to stay living with their families. Which there's a lot of cultures that do. I think it's amazing if you can stay with your family that long. I think it's wonderful. Maybe I'm nuts. Maybe I just, because I don't have it, I don't know. Heck if I know. Oh, they were talking about that. They're talking about, I think Nessa was talking about that earlier too. Robin, if you get the puzzle coloring book, maybe you need to talk to them about the coloring book.
Oh, is that the book?
Something. We were talking about it earlier. Well, Sarah's really into puzzles too. So we probably.
I saw Nessa posted it on the thing, but I haven't had a chance to look into it.
Yeah, I am gonna catch up on all of my stuff tonight, probably, and get back to all the posts and stuff tonight.
Have a sharpen of this. Yeah. Is the blue one still out of commission?
It's lame.
Lame.
You know what? It was like that. I'm gonna whole time and pet it, and that's why I ended up with a new one.
Oh, I thought that one's the new one.
I don't know. Maybe they all do it, but they're so good when they're good. And I guess if I've had it for 5 years, it's probably served its purpose, right?
Yeah. Honestly, probably.
Yeah. Amy and Lori are super quiet tonight. Hope we didn't scare them away.
Yeah, Lori's been commenting here and there. But...
Yeah, maybe Amy's busy. That's okay. We have lives. Oh, that scared me. Oh, you're here.
Lori, what are you coloring tonight?
Did you start? Oh, yeah, you got your blue back there. Oh, she put the hills back there. I love it. Oh, I love it. Look at this. So here's her blue right there. And then we've got the hill. Dang it. I really voted for you, Remy. I was voting for you, kid. That's great. Well, remember, we have all month on this picture. There's no rush on this picture.
He knows it.
Yeah, he knows.
He's gonna hide from me.
Mm-hmm. Well, he'll come out eventually. Or he'll be quiet.
Lori's finishing the mandala. Almost done. Oh, the 004.
Mm-hmm. Lori, thank you so much for not giving up on that. So easy to throw in the towel when everyone else is done. But that I also didn't, I don't know, I didn't love working with that color palette. Maybe because I just came off of working with it. Because like the bottom of my my bird picture, those are flamingos. The flamingos, I did the yellow, orangey, and like green, blue on that water scene down there.
Yeah, you did. And
it took everything out of me. So I think by the time I got to my mandala, I had zero energy. And I think I owe you guys another mandala. Is that fair? I feel like I owe a better mandala experience. I'll own it. Because when I went back and looked at it, I was like, are you kidding, Jess? That's the amount of energy you're going to put into it? Lucas says, put your back into it, Ma. All right, kiddo. For those of you that don't know, Lucas is our baby. 6 foot plus baby. I miss him. Yeah. I miss Mason a ton lately. I loved your hi, Robin. I'm so thankful, so happy that you've been coloring. I mean, I know that that's so selfish of me, but I really am, because like I had hoped that we could all come together and like, you know, create this more safe place to cultivate, and I'm really, really, really proud of us. It's been fun. It's been flipping fun to get to know you guys again. Where we're at today, who we are today. It's been flipping awesome. Flipping. Super flipping.
Abby Joe took off twice today.
I know, you had a rough day. Make sure you hydrate, okay? Because you're going to be dehydrated after that. Okay? Please, please.
Michelle says that was a mandala. It's good.
No. I feel like I couldn't get past that mandala fast enough. And when I went back and looked at it, it's okay. It was okay. I just feel like, come on, Jess. You know that if you're going to do something, you want to do it right. And I didn't do that right. I want a real mandala. This time. And I don't know what kind of mandala I'm looking for. But I want something that's like maybe it's a grayscale or not. I don't know, but I don't want it too grayscale. I don't know. I want to try it again.
Nessa says, I like to do mandalas. Don't see a book of them that I'm drawn to. Robin says, thank you. Michelle says, guess what? My brother planted in the vegetable garden today. I can't wait for all those yummy vegetables to come up. Oh, guess what? My brother planted in the vegetable garden today.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
What's your brother's name? James? Is it James?
Amy says, I'm here. Y'all was on the phone. Can barely hear.
Okay.
Michelle says, rose windows.
Rose windows.
Oh, maybe a book of mandalas?
Oh, is that the name of it? I got a little confused there. Sorry, my brain went like a little bit 90 miles an hour there.
Lori says, and the cube, the bird had black and white, so I feel like we should be allowed. Yeah, you can use black and white. Those colors are absolutely.
Those are like, I don't know. For me, I feel like if it's on the picture, use it, and there's black and white on it. Every one of them.
Yeah.
How about we just make that a rule? Like when we use those, that we get to use that too. Like an unspoken rule. Lori, you can make rules.
Brother's name is James, but he likes Jim.
Okay, Jim.
Nessa says, was looking Celtic mandalas. That looks good. I do love some Celtic design. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not going to do this page justice working on this buildings area. I'm really so nervous about it.
Well, you just kind of have to just get in there like I did. You just throw yourself in there.
That's what I'm doing.
And then you just get punched in the face real quick, and then you get mad, and then you start. It's just what it is. Right?
Yep.
Like my pep talk?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
It was awful.
Yeah, that's true, though.
I like the sound.
Oh, of those on the paper?
Mm-hmm.
Lori says, yes. Okay, my rule was we use black and white. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Black and white for sure.
Now, Lori, we all know that if we're going to color with the color cubes, that you get to use black and white plus whatever they have. Rose windows. So there's a link here.
That's that mandala.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing, Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that help. It really helps when the moderators can reach out and get information. We share so much stuff, you know? Talk about stuff. People are like, great, thanks for talking about it. Now what?
Yeah.
What
Michelle,
did they say? Like 15 times.
Will you drop that in the group under the books, please? Robin says, I think you asked a little while back, but what's the best place for the best price for those? And do you have both volumes? Yes, we have both volumes.
What are we talking about?
The color cubes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if she sells them anywhere other than her website.
So the best price I've seen is 2 for $80, I think it is. Because it's like 60 or 70 bucks for one. And then she'll have a 2 for special. But I also don't want, unless you're going to really use them, like when we pull the cards, I'll post them. You know, I'll make sure that we know what we're using. I don't want you to feel obligated. By all means, if you want them, go get them. Lori, do you think that they're worth it? I didn't use mine right away. Like, I felt like I was so thankful that we had them. Thank you for putting that in Discord.
Thank you, Michelle.
That's a great place to put things. What was I saying?
The color cubes.
Yeah. I mean, they're wonderful. I am so thankful. You can use them for like sewing, quilting, mandalas, interior design.
Lori says, I think they'll definitely help me.
You know, you struggle with some people just aren't savvy with colors, period. They're just so intimidated by them. And, you know, matching clothing. You got somewhere to go and you feel like you don't know how to put like an outfit together. Those cubes will help you put an outfit together.
Decorating for any type of parties, yes.
Parties, yes. How fun is that? I mean, I can think of like, how many ways can we think of the color cube and how it helps? Is it necessary? No.
Decorating the cake?
Decorating yes, cakes, cookies, wedding inspirations. You know, you can take that card with you everywhere when you are planning a wedding. So, I mean, it's an investment, $100 investment. That's like, I say 100, you know, 80, whatever. To me, once you get past 80, it's $100. What's another 20 at that point? You're investing a lot of money. But if you feel like you're really struggling, it might be worth it. It might be worth it. Sarah, do you think they're worth it?
Yeah, I do.
What do you because we don't pull for them as much as when we've been coloring. Now, I did use them for inspirations for color palettes for making watercolors.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. We use them a lot for that because they're great inspiration pieces. I don't have I wish I had the digital. Sure.
I think we do have it.
Do we?
Yeah, when I bought them right when she released them. And she did a bundle with the cards and her printables and...
How do we get involved in that?
I gotta find it.
Okay. All right. Add it to the list. Oh, you know, another thing that I've done recently is, and thanks to Mandy, we were able to get our bookshelf set up. So you can go in and look at what books I have.
Yeah, that app
or
is
that we
really
have,
cool.
that so buddy colors, or if you want to think of like, okay, whatever, I don't even know why you want to look at my books, but you might want to look at my books, I guess. It's cool to be nosy, we don't always have freedom to be nosy, so it's nice to be nosy, I guess, in my opinion. I wish she had organized in my picture type. What does that look like?
Sarah Renee Clark.
Yeah, but what does that mean? Like, what would it have looked like? Be organized by picture type. Do you mean like a look at you, wow, Michelle?
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you. Well, guys, please stand up and stretch. It's important. We sit here too long. Get yourself some hydration, please, and I will be back.
Robin says, I bought the new Teagle pencil sharpener.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah.
Lori says, oh, like flowers, food, beach, etc.
Mm-hmm. Did you enjoy your break, guys?
Nessa says, Creative Haven has celestial mandalas. Pretty.
I want like a Kirby Rosanis of mandalas, or whoever our favorite artists are. I want something mind-blowing. I know that's like crazy. I don't even know what it is. Maybe I need to make it myself and I don't know how. I want something with thin lines. I don't want thick lines. Needs to be repetitive, but not like annoying.
Yeah, Michelle, we saw that she took off twice.
Who?
Ivy Jo.
Yeah, she did. And you were a champion. I think you got her. Did you get her first time and your brother got her the second time? Or Kristen got her the second time? Kristen was mad at her. Kristen was giving her some firm mothering. I was like, go, Kristen. Yeah. Yeah, she got in trouble. She's like, great, right now. Now. I was like, yeah. Ivy, come on, be a good girl. She's been feisty lately. Her little. I'm waiting for Remy to discover Ivy Joe's little growl and see how he reacts, because he has certain YouTubers that we watch and he won't stop. He won't take his eyes off the TV the whole time. And so I'm wondering if he'll ever get into Ivy that way.
Yeah. Kristen grounded her.
Mm-hmm. She was mad at her.
Me too. I am when every time Remy gets out.
Yeah.
It's so embarrassing because he stands there in the middle of the cul-de-sac and barks.
And just barks. I mean, we're not talking just like bark. I mean, he's like, he looks like a vicious chihuahua out there.
And it's not even like if Ruger was out there, it'd be like, a deep, good bark. But Remy's is like bark, 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 bark.
It's like the difference between like a Ford truck honk and a beep beep, It's like
Remy's the best.
Yes. And it is obnoxious. And everybody wants to clobber Remy in that moment.
And they try to get him in with treats, and we're like,
no,
stop.
You're rewarding his bad behavior right now. We got to give the rewards for the work he puts into not having that bad behavior. We don't give him the treat for the bad behavior. It's like when I was younger, when the boys were younger, I didn't give them sugar. And so it people would ask, can I give them this? Can I yeah, no. I didn't not ever give them sugar. I just didn't give my kids sugar the way most people give their kids sugar. It is bad.
When we first got Atlas, he would knock over the trash can and get the fridge open when we get in the fridge when we opened it. I was like, "What in the world?" Yeah.
Yes. Constant. We have to keep our trash cans like up and out of the way because they will grow enough cojones.
Especially Ruger because he can reach the counters.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He sure can. Can't he? A little green bean giant. He's so big. I have no water in this pen. And yeah, too much water's coming off the tip. Dang dogs. Can't live with them and you can't live without them. Pretty intense. Can you sharpen those? Please.
I think I'm on the right track with those.
Yes.
Thank you.
I do. I think that's going to be beautiful.
Thank you.
Just take your time. Make that gradient so smooth and you will be so impressed.
Thank you.
Welcome. Charlie says, give Bully what he wants more than I do. And now he's 6 pounds overweight and he doesn't understand it. It's right. Yes. Both of our dogs would be the biggest hubba bubbas in the world if we gave in to them.
No, Michelle, I cannot speak Italian. I know a couple, but I don't know it as much as I would like to. Maybe one day. Atlas is so funny. After he eats in the mornings, when we get up, he gets the zoomies. I guess he's happy because he ate and sees his humans are up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ruger gets the zoomies and then he hurts himself because he's 150 pounds and he throws himself around like a little chihuahua. I'm not kidding you. He acts like he's a little baby dog.
He does.
And he's not. He's massive. Michelle got to see him the other day standing up. He's 6 foot tall when he stands up. Close to it. He is huge.
Jill says, I know bad words. It's not my fault. My papa taught me at age 3. LOL, OMG, when he got in trouble.
Yeah. That's funny.
The gesso is all janky down here, and so I don't know what I'll be able to do.
I would stick in here and really get that gradient smooth.
From the dark?
From the dark. Keep going up, add more dark. Go from, you just want to keep pushing from the dark, and you'll get those real smooth gradients. Like slow down and make the little baby circles.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Welcome. Because if you do that, you're just going to spread too much pigment around.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Let's see. What do we got? No when to hold on. No. How do I know? Is this?
How do you what, baby?
I don't know how to do this.
What are we trying to find?
I don't. She said she sent something to Discord's whips.
Oops. Right here.
So tomorrow is Whipping Wednesday, so we get to work on our whips tomorrow.
Robin, I don't see it in there.
She said she. When the evening's done. Does anybody have anything in mind for what they're going to Wednesday whip it? Oh, I think it just came in right now.
There we go. It's in. Oh.
Oh, they're little babies. They're so bright and vibrant. I love them. Yeah, that's over here on the picture. It's right here. You see it? Cute, 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 Robin. Oh, look at you. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. Oh, I love it, Robin. So we made a coffee. I was hoping. Did she get a picture? Did she send a picture?
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, Angelita. Oh. I was like, what? Okay, so we made. It's not the greatest picture in the world, but I carved out a sunflower on a cup, and it's a spoon, and it's got pink all around it, and on the outside I carved out leopard print, and it's got leopard print all around the outside because Angeli and I are pretty like extra. You can kind of see in the very back where the paint is there, but this is hand carved ceramics. I did my best to do like a flower, and there's some leaves here, and it's all hand painted, and that's all nice and smooth inside. It's pink. She loves pink and greens and stuff. It was fun. It was my first real like attempt. It's all hand built. That's not thrown. So
You did great on it.
Thank you. I think it looks better in person than it does in the picture.
Yes, Robin, those would be channels. So let me see here. Let me pull it up. So like the topics of like coloring, challenges, hobbies, chitty chat, those are channels. And then within those are threads. And so
You want to explain what a thread is?
A thread is like more refined topic within that umbrella. So the umbrella is coloring, and then we have it refined down even further. But you could talk in the coloring. But
don't get hung up on it, guys.
Yeah, it's like honestly whatever.
I don't want it to be too confusing.
The only thing I ask is that if we can keep general chat out of where it says general, I'll see if I can rename that, because I'm trying to make it to where that's where what people can only see. Basically, if they're not vetted and approved fully into the server.
Yeah, please don't put your personal information in that general information. Like if you guys want to send something and you know that we trust the group, you can send it to the other ones. The whole group can see every other category. But right now we have it to where when somebody joins the group, they're filtered into the general conversation.
I'll rename it so it's not as... I'll make it welcome.
Yeah. Like welcome to blah, blah, blah. Instead of just welcome. Because I don't think they're not going to understand either.
I could also name it the waiting room. Okay, it's renamed. Oh.
That's funny.
Yes, supplies is a thread. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I really don't care how else we talk about it. Where else? I don't want it to be too many rules and all that stuff. It's just that, that way if we don't know the people, we don't have to feel uncomfortable. And, it's not like we are going to feel uncomfortable, but we never know who's wherever. And it's better that way. It's better that way. We have more control over how we feel about things and how they're going.
Yep.
In my opinion.
Your opinion is right.
Thanks.
Yes.
Thanks for enjoying my opinion. I'm gonna enjoy. I got to get it out of my head. Oh, yeah. It's been since yesterday.
Now I can share when I go live because I did it a couple times. But if you don't want me to, I don't.
No. I think it's
share
right.
it.
That's
Anytime
exactly.
somebody's going live, share it.
That's the whole point of the group, is to keep us, connected and a part of it. Because, thanks YouTube, but they don't always really, I'm guaranteeing you that they are not giving me many notifications. I've been missing notifications on people's lives and such. So I have no idea. I don't get, other than yours, Michelle, I don't get any information on when somebody goes live. Every now and then. It's got a mind of its own. And that's another thing that was brought up in a conversation the other day about subs and stuff like that. YouTube just honestly filters people off of your thing. Like, you don't have to unsub somebody to lose them. You will all of a sudden oh, I don't have such and such on my thing anymore, and I didn't take them off. So you want to check on your favorite YouTubers sometimes. Make sure you're still subscribed. Why does my phone just die? That's weird. I mean, not die, but go away.
Weird. You can share it wherever, Michelle. We can create a category if you want, but you could do it in like the chitty chat or whatever.
Yeah, because we have to be responsible for the our own what are they called? Indications, or what are they called?
Notifications?
Notifications, sorry.
Yeah, so if you post it in there and I see it, but Jess hasn't seen it, it'll still show she hasn't read it.
Mm-hmm. But I can go into my phone and want to hear it. I don't want notifications. And I don't use it because they're afraid that it's going to bother people. That's what it's there for. I mean, not to bother us, but like to communicate things like that. That's exactly what it's for, Michelle. As long as we're, being respectful with it, and we all, I mean, we're grown-ups here, right? We know that we all have lives, we all have space and time, and I may not be able to always get back to my messages. I keep odd hours. So allow people a little bit of time for interaction and stuff like that. Not all of us feel good all the time. And so, we will be, I'm really, really involved in this. I just sometimes will need a little extra time. But I typically will respond to you in the evenings. That's usually when I do like my response time, when it's quiet and I can like think and I'm not distracted by anything. And especially if we're looking up information, it takes me a little bit of extra brain power these days. So I'm asking for that grace. And I will certainly give you the same. But having a central place to communicate sure is cool, because it's tough making sure everybody's in the loop. So when I'm doing this, as soon as I feel my tip of my pencil start to flatten out, I rotate it. Because I'm wanting to do a little bit more of like a flicking motion now.
Oh, Michelle, good idea. So if you wanted to, you can make this look like the moon or the sun.
I thought about it. I really thought about it. I'm glad you brought that up, Michelle, because I literally thought about that. I was like, I don't really like the beach ball there. It doesn't make sense to me. I understand they're like kids playing in the yard. It just doesn't, I don't know. Maybe I'm delusional over here.
I mean, I might even have the lingo wrong, honestly, about Discord and what each thing means. But yeah, I don't know. That's just what makes sense to me. Yes, they do.
Michelle, that's because you're super smart. Oh, man. I need some different music so it'll go away, huh? At some point.
Yeah, absolutely. Michelle says, but I can't. I don't have what I need to white out the lines of the ball. Do you have any like paint? Acrylic paint?
I don't think she does. When you when your family goes to Walmart next, they sell acrylic paint for like 50 cents a thing.
I think it's closer to $1 now.
Oh, it's probably $1. I would get a white and a black and a brown if you can. I mean, if you can get it, you know, if they can get it, and if you can get you know, $3, and I don't know, you guys got sales tax too, I'm sure. So like $3.30. It'll be a game changer. But you know what? Posca pens are great. They're just expensive and they run out fast. And acrylic paint in the bottle for 50 cents, you can like color so many things. Because you've got paintbrushes now. So now you can paintbrush white acrylic paint anywhere. Yeah, see those, get those wheels turning.
Yeah, just because they're watercolor brushes doesn't mean you can't use them.
Can use them.
Some people are like, no, you stick with one medium per brush. Come on, but who has time for that?
Pick one brush that you use. Make sure you wash it out really, really good. I use it all the time.
We do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for $3, you could probably white out things for the next 6 months. Like lots of stuff. What do you got, Lori? Oh, look at hers. 004 challenge. Wow, that's beautiful. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Getting that black and white really made you.
You're like, I don't need no black and white.
That's awesome.
Yeah, look at that. Lori, are you proud of yourself? Great job. See, I need to get the cojones to do something like this. Where'd you get this one from? Look, those look like meatball fires. Like,
oh, yeah, meteorite?
yeah, but these look like flying
meatballs?
pizzas. Yeah. Like, you know, because they have like the little dots on them.
That's so pretty.
It's beautiful. I love how you did how it like fades into that. That's really a cool look.
I love how you did your metal.
Yeah, you did a great job. Sorry, I'm still obsessing over here. So cool. Thanks for sharing, Lori.
Hey. Thanks, everyone. Quickest I ever colored a page.
Is that because you didn't like it?
Lori's like, I really needed a red.
I'm out of there. It's very beautiful. Like mandalas are tricky for me immensely. Like I don't know where to start, and then I get bored with having to repeat it. But I'm trying to change my mind these days and not think like this anymore. I really am.
With mandalas?
With everything. Like, why do I have to be so stubborn? What if mandalas are like my serious jam and I'm like missing out on my whole opportunity in life, you know?
That's a good question.
I don't think they are, but you know, I want to give it the benefit of the doubt. I believe we miss out so much on life by saying, you know, always, never, all of those things. And so I'm trying really hard to like embrace some of these things that I've said I don't like. Now, there's some things that you're like, I just don't like that. And that's fine. But like, if it's not going to hurt me to try it, why don't I just try it, be a little uncomfortable in my own skin? It builds character. And yeah, at my age, I can build character. Still okay.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do any detailing. It's just done. Sometimes you just got to be done. Sometimes you got to not care anymore. But I'm thankful. I'm thankful, Amy. I'm thankful you pushed me into a mandala, or Michelle, or whoever did that. I am so thankful for that, because I didn't succeed the way I wanted to succeed, but I did it, and that's more than I normally do. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect. Oh, okay. That's interesting, Lori. I did as a challenge.
Michelle had you do it as a challenge?
Yeah, Michelle did. And Amy threw in we couldn't show until.
And then broke her own rule.
I feel like you were actually sad.
I was a little bit. I busted to get that thing done so y'all could post your pictures.
She was like so fearful that she was gonna hold us up for like a year.
And over here, Jess is over here. She's like, I wasn't actually going to start mine until you finished yours because I didn't know if you actually were going to finish.
Yeah, I didn't think you were going to do it.
And then I finished and she's like, oh, I guess I better get started.
She started like getting really close. I was like, oh, dang, I better best to move over here. I mean, I color fast, but like, I didn't expect her to get done like that day. She enjoyed that though, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, she was really feeling that page.
Once I understood like what I've been trying to do all my life.
Her assignment.
Yeah.
It is really interesting when it clicks, right?
Yes.
You're like, oh, it's very, very cool. Or at least clicks for wherever you're at, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There's a book with mandala. One has otters. It's so cute. See, I don't want to do like things.
She wants like traditional.
Wow. What is that?
Transitional mandalas with like just plain geometric shapes.
Mm.
But with like the filigree in it too, but not like.
I don't want it kitty cats or balls or. I don't want items. Would be the thought process process, maybe. They don't tell everybody, but got that picture done. Yeah, and she has a completed page in her repertoire, and I got told on my month end video when she was watching it. She goes, and I was getting all excited for her, and she goes, and you did, and which she goes, yeah, and it's a first for me. I was like, shoot, I'm sorry, I forgot. Like, when you're making these videos, it's not easy.
It's
Next
okay.
time, make me know.
It's okay. Okay. I'm good. It doesn't matter, honestly.
No,
I was just giving you a hard time.
He was, and I'm not. By no means did I take it personally, or am I offended?
I'm just proud of it.
She is proud of that, and I did not say that, and I'm like, why wouldn't I have said that? That was a big deal. But shoot. Is that a leg or is that the tree?
That's the tree.
Okay.
What was that? 1-800 Hissinators to the rescue. You guys, oh my gosh. Jess was like, I'm hissing at Huffy.
I was trying to read whatever you guys were saying about Buffy, and it said that you were hiss at Buffy, and I wrote it Buffy at hissing. That's dyslexia for you.
It was cute.
I think, Robin,
we've done our job for the day. Yes, Keely.
Yes.
Thank you for the heads up, Michelle.
Yeah.
We were just yapping away over here.
Yeah. I think that myself and Robin were talking about the Albert Durs earlier.
Oh.
And I have full set syndrome. And especially with something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm struggling because I want to try them, but then I'm going to be sad I don't have enough if I just try them.
How do you want to remedy that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I know I have to wait for them, It's like for the one day I can get them, you know what I mean? I just keep thinking like, am I being like this? I'm coloring with super colors right now. Do I need them? And Robin says she feels like they're worth the investment. And I know, Lori, you have them too. Is there anyone else out there that's going to say to me, no, don't do it, and here's the following reasons why? So I feel like I know all the reasons why I should. I feel like there's got to be somebody's opinion that I'm wondering if they behave a certain way, and there's no way for me to tell unless I get them and try them.
Yeah. Who has Supras and who has Albert Dürer? Both of them. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I want to know if there's a good comparison. What's the difference?
Give us the skinny.
I need all the skins. I do.
Okay, you have both of them. And do you lean more to your Supras or to your ADs?
I've never even heard Lori talk about using her Supras. Yep. You're on the stage right now. Lori, please. To the front.
Paging Lori.
Lori to the front, please.
Oh, you don't have Supras.
Not have Supras. Yeah, I was gonna say I've never heard you talk about them. I must hear everything, please, and thank you. Just kidding. But not really. But I really do want to know about them, you know?
Yeah.
Because here's the thing is that I've actually been contemplating them for years now. And I should probably just get them because I've been thinking about them that long. But am I thinking about them that long because they're the only thing left for me not to have? Like, you know? I mean, it's ridiculous. But I don't have, other than Arteza, I do not have a traditional watercolor pencil. I don't own one.
Super not that.
That's what I'm trying to figure out is if this is what I already have, then I don't need them. Is it based on just color? Could be having more color options? Because we watched a video about Albert Durr and Supra supposedly doesn't it's not very water soluble, I guess is the way you say it. Reactive. It doesn't
the lines still show?
I guess it doesn't break down enough. I don't know. They were saying that Albert Durr does a better job at that, and yeah, I thought about that, Kathleen, and I'm just being so lame because that's exactly the answer. Because somebody sent when they realized they were not going to use them, but I'm not even able to remember who sent them to me. And here's the other thing. If they're going to act like Arteza, I don't want them. I don't want to spend the money. It's not that Arteza is horrible or anything. They're fine. But I don't reach for them for watercolor pencils. I reach for these and Derwent Inktense. And so I have these. I have Derwent. Do I need the watercolor pencil? I can't tell. How do I tell? Because I have options and now I feel gluttonous. Okay. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you for telling us not to look at it. I mean, not to read it out loud.
Michelle, did you eat dinner yet? Michelle, do you need a big hug? Your tummy is happy. Good. We gotta practice your paints. All we need is your cardstock, a cup of water, and you to sit at your table. And then we are in like Flynn. And then I think if I just have the Albert Durr, then I don't have to have this conversation in my head ever again.
Yeah, you'll never have to wonder.
No. And then I can either just be mad at myself or delighted.
Yeah.
Life is so much more simple when you have less choices. Does that mean I need less things? When y'all doing that? Doing
The watercolor stuff.
Oh, we can do it anytime. Anytime you're ready. When you're ready with what you have, let me know and we'll play around with it. We'll get on. Did you get on Discord, Amy?
Yeah, I think Amy's on there.
Yeah. I thought I saw you on there. Okay, perfect. Well, why don't you guys come up with a few different time frames, and then I can pick one, and we'll meet at Discord.
Okay, I think that's all she's got, Captain.
Ooh, it's so pretty.
Yeah?
Yeah. I want you to work on these though before you build any color.
Okay.
What are you gonna do with that?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know.
I feel like you should think about bringing him onto that.
That's kind of where I'm like thinking
Kind of leaning on that.
ish. I shouldn't say that.
I don't know how to get to anyone. So once one of us goes live, you'll be able to press on it.
Yeah.
And it'll just be no different than hitting play to make a video. It will feel the same exact way.
Love that I was able to get my laptop webcam and keyboard and mouse set work together so I can go live whenever we come up with it. Yes!
It's exciting.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm excited that you can also now go into Discord with us and we can all we don't have to miss out. You know, we can, if we have questions about something and we have time, we can pop in and just say, you guys want to go use that as your color time. If you want to sit in there and color with yourself and somebody else comes in and colors with you, then so be it. Somebody might pop in and just say, hey, how's it going? It's your Discord.
Sorry, I should have told you. Let me run it.
Okay.
I think mine's quieter than yours.
It is. I really think of our Discord group as our Discord group, not my Discord group. It's where I want people to feel comfortable going and post your own thing in there for all I care. Whatever it is you want, however we can support each other. I just know it's very intimidating to have all this social media stuff and not all of us are used to it. So I just want to give people a platform to meet, talk about art, your hobbies, show up just as who you are, and it's going to be fun.
Michelle says, I'm so slow, I'm still in the sky.
Girl, I'm on just this little spot of the tree. because all of this is so intimidating. I'm just going to stay right here. I'm going to get through it though, one step at a time. This picture might take me all month. I don't ever take my time. I always feel like I need to be in a rush to do it. So this one, I'm going to take my time. That's my challenge this month, to take my time on something. So I choose this. See what I can come up with. Just started mine using Albert Durs. When you get a good coverage on it, will you show me, Lori? I would ask you to do a little demo and do a video for me, but you've already made a video for me this week. Well, sometimes, that's the way we have to communicate, is through our videos and showing our art. You can't always just make it quick,
All right, good night, Keely.
Good night, Keely. Toodles. We'll see you tomorrow, I hope. Happy Wednesday tomorrow. Keely, did you join Discord? Well, just think it's taken me probably about 2 hours to get just this much done. We have a lot of time with it.
Coloring?
Yeah. No, not just like, just it must do something to us,
Mm-hmm.
I guess as a whole, like as humans, like coloring must do something to us as a whole.
I think so.
Yeah. I did stop to eat. Oh yeah. Are you saying you're being too hard on yourself? Good job recognizing it. Amy, can you hear me? When do you want to jump on and Michelle, when do you guys want to jump on and do that? Would tomorrow between Michelle's live and my live work, or I know Michelle likes to go to bed early, and I know usually you're spending time with Charlie after my live, so do you think that time works?
Give it time, I'll set my alarm.
I'm thinking that works for you too, Robin. Yeah. Let's shoot for tomorrow between 4 and 5. And we'll jump from there to here.
Wait, Michelle goes till
She used to go till 4 o'clock, and she's been going till 4:30 and sometimes 4:45. Am I wrong? I could also do it more than once. We can meet as often as we need to. So I'll plan it tomorrow. I'll plan it tomorrow with Amy and Robin and whoever else wants to join. And if we need to do it a different time, Michelle will do it a different time. Does that work? Okay.
so water, paper, paints, brush.
Yeah, and watercolor paper is preferable.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna use my heat gun.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. And here's the thing is at first all I want us to do is get used to it. Like how to create like even just like set up your palette. How do you get your palette wet? How do you do it? That's what we're going to do tomorrow is get the stuff out, kind of touch it, maybe push it around on the paper a little bit. Yes, ma'am. Tomorrow we're going to be good. But this is your birthday stuff. So enjoy tonight. Will you sharpen two things from here?
That's just a minute.
Doing the dance. So I can't sing that song. I'm on my fifth animal in this picture. The left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're on to the first kitty. I feel like I'll never get to that. I'm excited to do this page. Thank you. You're welcome. What's Lori got here? Yeah. She's working on her fences. She's got her fence done.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah, I like that detail. Well, look at those. Those are albacores.
Those are pretty.
I think I'm going to need them. Someone's at the front door.
It's probably the dog's food.
I think I'm going to need those. I think I'm going okay here. I think I need those. I think I'm going to need them. You know, the last set of pencils that I hem-hawed over were the Holbeins. That was the last, like, big set of pencils I bought. And I like killed my brain trying to figure out if I needed them.
Did you regret them?
No. They do. They look so vibrant and smooth, and they look clean and transparent. They honestly look like gold to me.
Does Holbein have a bronze?
I have a bronze right here, and it's a
Prism ones?
Yep. It's
That's
in
what I'm
here
looking
somewhere. It's not in this. It's probably in this somewhere. Could be. Got it? And it could be in here somewhere. Here, I'll put some of these over here. Look through and see if it's over here. I was using it. You got it?
Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You come in. Eat up. Thank you.
I guess it's kind of interesting. I've never really been a fan of watercolor pencils. I used to always think they were like an oxymoron. But I've really grown to love them. I think that's thanks to ink tints. I may have had my Supras before I had my ink tints. I don't remember. It was pretty fast transactions there at that time. It felt like I was getting new pencils like every day. It feels like I'm on Creative Havens, not for watercolor mediums, but they do pretty good with most pencils. I had to stand up again. My back was starting.
Back hurting?
I started feeling like cock-a-doodle. R.J. Hampton books in hardcover. Do you know if that paper handles most pencils? No, yeah, it's not like you're not gonna like love them, but they're for like being an inexpensive book. I like them. I've got a lot of work in them. I just don't have them all anymore. It's 70 weight. I think 70 is probably like the lowest of decent quality, if that makes sense. Okay. It's April 1st. We have to admit we did shopping. We shopped.
We did shop.
We shopped.
We're excited. We got the Froggerty books and a new Erie book.
Yes. Ooh, and I have
just got acrylic markers.
Acrylic markers.
And we have the new Kirby book coming.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. When is Michelle's gift coming?
Should be here there today or tomorrow, I think.
It's too late tonight, right? What time is it there? It's late.
Yeah. No, we're not going to replace that book because we had two of them. So she'll just use the book that I was coloring in.
Which one?
That Remy
urinated on? Yeah, no, I won't. It was brand new, so I barely touched anything in it. I am really, really wanting to go to the art store. Not because I necessarily want to buy anything. I feel like I need to touch something tangible.
Mm. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Want to try and go tomorrow?
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, no, we should go Friday. We have to step out for my eye treatment.
Yeah. You want to do it before that, or will it be too much?
Well, if I don't do it then, I won't be seen.
I mean, the store.
I know, yes, I was saying if I don't do it then, I probably won't do it for 2 more weeks. I won't be able to see.
I got you.
What time is the appointment?
1.
I don't know. Let's play it by ear. I don't want to have to go all the way that way 2 times this week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. They really don't like going over there anymore.
You want to hit the different, not the Blake that we usually go to, but the other one?
I don't know. I was thinking about that one store in Portland.
Oh, yeah.
It just seemed to have quite a few things. I don't know what like pencils and stuff they have, but I pretty much own almost everything that Blick has to offer. There are very few things that I don't have there.
Coloring wise?
Yeah. Art wise.
Do they have Albert Dürer?
Yeah.
Well, we can go try them.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if that one store in Portland will have it. I don't know if they're like a big Derwent carrier.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to check.
Mm-hmm.
It's for her eyes.
What is it?
Robin's asking what kind of treatment do you have?
I get Botox in my eyelids to keep them. I have apraxia of the eye, so my eye muscles spasm shut constantly. And the only way for me to actually use them is to get Botox in my eyelids. It's not cosmetic in any way. Like, you don't see cosmetic results from it. But like how Sarah gets Botox for migraines, I also have had it and I am getting it again. So I get about 20 shots in my eyelids. And I have ocular rosacea, so it will cause my ocular rosacea to flare up, and then my eyes don't work usually for about a week and a half. Each day after gets better, but it's usually a week and a half before I can even say that I'm remotely even comfortable.
Yeah, but it might be different because you have more buildup now.
Maybe, but it doesn't stop the burn.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That's the hardest part for me. It's not the recovery I'm used to, right? But the burn in it is so excruciating to my eyes. It feels like I just have sand in my eyes, like a whole, like take sand and just put them on your eyes and open your eyelids. It feels like that for about a week and a half. One time he did it and I got black eyes. But I'm going to be seeing a different doctor. I'm not going to be going there anymore. I'm now able to be seen at the KCI Institute, so my whole eye health might change. I mean, chances are not people live with this for the rest of their life. It is a full-blown disability. But hopefully my new doctors will, they'll be able to help a little more.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's not fun. I mean, it took me about 2 years, I guess, to get into the KCI Institute. And now, I have specialists now. Because I have also severe dry eye.
Ready. All done.
And when you have severe dry eye, it's extremely debilitating. Like you can't see. You can't use your eyes when there's light or air. And I know, like, people have vision issues, Jess, you're not the only one. But it's not just I can't see. It physically is exhausting. I can't physically open my eyelids, and my eyelids are fighting to open and close all day. There's actually nothing wrong with my vision at all. Nor my eyeballs. I think that's what's so hard, is there's nothing wrong with them. I do empathize. Eye issues are the pits. There's a lot of things in this world that are hard to deal with, but my eyesight has been mentally something I've had to be strong about. For sure.
Cornea scratch is so painful.
I can't even imagine. Whew. You ever get something in your eye and you can't function. You literally can't function when you get something in your eye. You are so vulnerable when that happens. Right? Sarah?
Yes.
Are you there?
I'm sorry.
Luckily, I will say, here's my blessing, is that with this condition, my eyes have such a hard time receiving information. Not my eyes, my brain. This is a neurological disorder. This has nothing to do with my eyes. But neurologically, my brain says, close your eyes. And I say, I don't want to. So my brain says, open them. But my blessing is when I am looking with my eyes down this way, it somehow tells my brain that it doesn't need to fight. And I can see only what I'm looking at. I can't look to the side, look up, look around, because then my eyes start to close. I can't open them. But as long as I stay focused right here and the lighting is enough or too much or whatever, not too much, they work. And so I get to color. That's what I get to do. And by all means, if that's my human torture, I'm going to take it. I'll take the coloring. Because when I'm coloring, I'm not staring at a screen. Blue light is human torture if you have dry eye syndrome. LEDs, human torture.
Michelle's biggest fear is something will happen to her left eye and I'll be completely blind because I was born blind in my other eye.
Imagine that. It's a huge fear. Sarah has a pretty strong prescription and is extremely nervous around and about her eyes also. And it makes sense. If you can't see, like, you must have something to function. And that it's scary when you have to do that. Yeah, we all have a lot in common here. I woke up one day and I went, you know what? I may not be able to do a whole heck of a lot in life, but I can color.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been coloring for 2 months since. I just had to stop feeling sorry for myself and get up and freaking get to work coloring. That's all I had to do. And I laid there for months knowing that's my truth. And I said, you know what? I'm tired of lurking. I'm going to go color. I'm going to go hang out with my friends. I'm going to go find friends. And so here we are, coloring because I can color. Wow, 2 years? I'd rather be deaf than blind. Rather be deaf than blind. I don't know what it's like to be deaf, but I do know what it's like to never hear my son's voice. What it's like to never hear him say, I love you, or, hey, Mom, I'm going to go for a ride down the street. I know what that's like, and that's like not hearing to me. I don't know. Hindsight's always 2020.
Mm-hmm.
To never hear music again. If I was born blind, maybe, and I didn't know, or I don't know. You can communicate deaf now, though, very well in this world.
Yeah. Michelle, you don't need to be sorry.
What are you sorry
didn't say anything
for?
wrong. You didn't say you didn't do anything wrong.
Michelle needs a big hug. We need a big group hug.
Michelle, put your phone to or iPad to your chest.
We're gonna big old hug.
And I'm putting mine to mine. And I'm gonna.
Hey, welcome. How are you? Thanks for stopping by, friend. I love that you call her that. I don't call her that, but I always think it's fun to call her that. And I think it's funny. Some people, you either like it or you don't, but I don't typically short name people unless they introduce themselves. Like it'll never be my instinct to call her brother Jim ever.
Shellbug.
Shellbug.
Shellybug.
Oh, cute. I love it. Thank you, Amy. You came right at the right time. She needed a pick-me-up. Remind me to tell Michelle what happened when we were going over that verse the other day.
Oh yeah. It's over 8.
Oh, it's over 8. We're over. You guys, we're over. I'm just taking the whole night away. Just coloring along here.
Hi, Night Owl. Thank you for coming in.
Well, what are you going to work on tomorrow? Tomorrow is Wednesday Whip Day. I'm going to find a good whip, and I'm going to whip the heck out of it.
Whip it good. Whip it real good. You're welcome, Nessa. Night-night.
Good night, my friends. Good night. Let's plan tomorrow between 3 and 4, Robin and Amy, and let me check in with Michelle and see if she'll be there. Just come with what you have right now, and we'll get we'll figure out what we need to learn. How about that? We'll figure out what we need to learn. And so I will see at least 2 of you tomorrow on Discord at 4 p.m. Pacific time. If you can't make it, you can't make it. Don't feel pressure. Just let me know, okay? But it'll be very casual. We're going to just talk about, like, some different basics, and then we'll go from there. Time flew. I can't believe, like, I feel like, did I do anything tonight? Like, did I get anything done? Anything? How's it coming out, guys? I can't see. My eyes are blurry.
It was beautiful. I think that you've really created, like, the dimension and the depth in that tree.
Thanks.
Yes.
All right, everybody.
Good night. Sleep well. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Good night. We'll see you tomorrow. And Michelle, I will talk to you in just a moment. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thumbs up, and we'll see you tomorrow. Toodles, my noodles.